Well, it's a dreary and dark day here in the county today, but my friend Caroline Granger of the Grange Winery sent me an email this morning and said she had a couple interesting wines she wanted to do a tasting. So I can't think of anything better than a tasting of wine to cheer up an otherwise dreary day like this. Let's go have a look.
Hi, I'm Caroline Granger. You're at the Grange, and today we're going to be tasting 2010 Pinot Gris, which has been in bottle for all of 2 days now, and 2008 Pinot Noir, which is soon to be a release in Generalist. So Pinot Gris, probably not the world's best spot to do wine tasting. There's so much wood in this room, everything gets a little bit of a burnished color.
Yeah, there is a
pink. It was pinker before we bottled. It lost a little color. Here,
And why is that color on there?
skin contact. So it was in it was in a cold soak actually for about 14 or 15 hours. Normally we would do 24, but as I'm sure most people are aware, 2010 was one of those years. And so the development of the color in the Pinot Gris was actually quite advanced. In hindsight, we might have gone for 12 hours, but I think the color is beautiful.
And what about the taste?
Oh. It is very much a Trumper's Mill Pinot Gris. It has that beautiful summertime nose. I always get peaches on the nose. Other people have talked about apricots. It's always sort of ripe summer fruit, orchard fruit. I guess it has high notes, a little bit of honeysuckle maybe. There's a real sweetness to the nose. It's actually a dry wine. So that long finish is here again. You certainly get the minerality on the finish. And happily, no impact to acidity despite the ripeness of the vintage. Really nice full mouthfeel. The finish is not aggressive, but it's very long, so it's sort of a soft, well-balanced finish. This is one of the wines we make that you can actually sip, but it pairs beautifully with things like roasted pork or fall vegetables, or sometimes even peach pie or apricot tarts, or it has a nice bright finish. This is an estate Pinot Noir. It is a compilation of grapes grown in 3 vineyard blocks. It has grapes from the Diana block, the Victoria block, and the Isabella block. It is our 3rd vintage of Trumper's Mill Pinot Noir. We're starting to see some real consistency. In my opinion, it is a great wine to make from the county. It's a great wine to make from this farm. It's what I believe to be the quintessential Pinot. It hits all the right notes. It has an earthiness. It's distinctive and quite county-like. It's that earthiness that's more sweet, more like warm soil, digging beets in the summer, that kind of earthiness. Of course, beautiful cherry fruit. Pinot Noir wouldn't be Pinot without cherries. Certainly light enough to pair with a wide range of foods, but surprisingly bold on the palate.
kind of taste are you getting?
Oh, for me, I get, cherries, and this is a young Pinot in my opinion. So, still lots and lots of luscious, ripe fruit, primarily cherries. Long finish. Wine isn't overly tannic. Certainly, it was about 8 months in oak, and there is some structure. You can feel it on the finish, but beautiful acidity that makes it a refreshing red wine.
Well, there you have it. A Pinot Gris with a twist that turned out really good, and my favorite red, a Pinot Noir. A rainy, cold day like this turned out really good after all. Cheers. See you next time.